Hola a todos, ¿cómo están? Soy Erika y bienvenidos a mi canal. Hi everyone, my name is Erica. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm a professional Spanish teacher who uploads video lessons on YouTube. So if you want to learn the language for free, you should definitely go ahead and check out the rest of my channel. Pero hoy vamos a hablar de the secret of Arabic roots in Spanish. So if you're new to the Spanish language, you might not know that the Spanish language and culture has a lot of influence from the Arabs, the Muslims, and the Arabic language. So today we're going to jump into that. You might be wondering, how is that possible? We've got Spain in Europe and Arabic that comes from the Middle East. Well, I'll explain all of that in un breve historia. Then we'll dive into the everyday Spanish words that we use that actually come from Arabic, okay? So I really hope you enjoy this video. It's very interesting. I think you'll learn something new. You might even learn a little bit of Arabic today. Y bueno, if you like the video, like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you want to reach out or you want your daily dose of Spanish, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, which I'll leave linked down below. Y bueno, vamos a empezar con una breve historia de España y los morros en España, okay? So, I'm going to speak in Spanish, but I'll speak slowly, and I'll throw in English where I see necessary, okay? Entonces, los morros, un grupo de musulmanes, a group of Muslims, árabe y bereber, llegaron a España en el año 711. Los moros vinieron del norte de África, aquí en la península ibérica, llamándola al andaluz. Entonces, los moros conquistaron la mayor parte de España, llamándola al andaluz. ¿Okay? Trajeron avances en la agricultura, la medicina, la arquitectura, las ciencias y, obviamente, la lengua. ¿Okay? Más influencias musulmanas. Okay. Si vas a España, a Granada, hay la Alhambra, que fue una fortaleza de los árabes, de los musulmanes, también con la agricultura, el arte, la música, la gastronomía y obviamente la lengua también. Tiene muchas influencias árabe y de los musulmanes. ¿Ok? Bueno, ahora a las palabras. Ok, entonces aquí tenemos algunas palabras en español que vienen del árabe y entonces yo voy a decirlos en español y árabe. No hablo nada de árabe, entonces si pronuncia algo mal, lo siento mucho, ¿ok? All right. Primera, tenemos arroz, rice. So the word for rice in Spanish is arroz, pero viene de la palabra árabe arroz, arroz. ¿Ok? Aceite. Aceite significa oil. Viene de la palabra aceite, aceite. So aceite, aceite. Azúcar. Azúcar, which is sugar, comes from the Arabic word azúcar, azúcar. Almohada, which is a pillow, viene de la palabra árabe almijada, almijada. Okay? So you can see it's so similar, almohada, almijada. Ojalá, ojalá significa hopefully. Like, hopefully something will happen. In árabe, viene de la palabra inshallah, which means God willing. So we say ojalá in Spanish. In Arabic, they say inshallah. Tarea, which means a task. Tarija. Taza, which is a cup. Taza, in árabe. Zanahoria, que es carrot. Isfanaria, isfanaria. Zanahoria, isfanaria. Okay, hasta, which means until, hatta, in árabe. Barrio, neighborhood, barri, in árabe. Atún, tuna, altún, in árabe. Atún, altún. Alcalde y alcalde. So this word is so cool because alcalde, they used it to say mayor. So if we think back into the day when the Muslims came and they took over the Iberian Peninsula, at the head of each town, they would have had their mayor, which would have been someone who is Muslim, right? And so even though, and they would have called them alcalde, but even though the Christians came and they had the reconquest of Spain, they still kept that Arabic word, al-Qadi, and they used it instead just as their word for mayor, even though their mayor at this point wouldn't have been someone who was Muslim. So you can see how strong the Arabic influence and the Muslim influence still is in Spain, because we have this al-Qadi, and now they just say alcalde. Okay, thousands of years later, they still have this word that came from the Muslims. Okay, ole. So ole, you might hear it in soccer, ole, ole, ole. Apparently that comes from the word Allah, which means God. All right. Bueno, ok. Ahora vamos a hablar de los lugares con nombres árabes. So we're going to talk about some places that you might not know that these names actually come from Arabic. Okay. So Alcala, that was meant to mean fortress. So if you see a place called Alcala, that comes from the Arabic word fortress. Mallorca, it used to be called Medina Mallorca, Medina meaning city, and Mallorca, it was part of the Caliphate of Córdoba. Okay. Madrid viene de la palabra breeze en árabe. Valladolid, que hay uno en México, también en España, it comes from the word Walid town. All right. So all these names, they don't have Latin roots. They have Arabic roots. Guadalajara, Stone River. Murcia, donde yo vivía, viene de algo que significa Egyptian. Andalucía, al-Andalus. Almería, Alicante. Y Granada, Granada super famous for Alhambra. It used to be called Medina Granada, and that meant city of pilgrims. Okay, so you can see here all these words. Something interesting that my Spanish professor told me is that a lot of the words that start with al, those come from Arabic, as well as words that start with a Z. A lot of them also come from Arabic as well. Okay? So you can see here, aquí hay algunos lugares en España que muestran la arquitectura árabe y musulmán también. Okay? Y bueno, este fue el video. This was the video. If you liked it, please let me know down below. Like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends, especially if you're going to Spain this summer. It's super great to know a little bit more about the history. Y bueno, nos vemos en el próximo video todos. Adiós. Chao.